Welcome to the Midweek Reflection from the FCJ Christian Life Center in Calgary. I'm Sister Anne-Marie Walsh, a Sister Faithful Companion of Jesus, and I'm on the staff here at the FCJ Center. And today I'd like to share with you a little reflection on the Beatitudes. Now, I'm not going to read all of the Beatitudes. They are found in chapter 5 of St. Matthew's Gospel. And that's the chapter where Jesus gives the Sermon on the Mount. It's a teaching time for Jesus when he has the people gathered around him on the mountaintop. And in that Sermon on the Mount, we see the Beatitudes. They begin with, you might remember, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." What I'd like to think about today is how each of them begin. They all begin with "Blessed are." And that implies a state of well-being, a state of being right with God. That word beatitude comes from a Latin word meaning blessedness. And indeed, if we can live the Beatitudes, we are truly blessed. Jesus wasn't speaking when he said, blessed are. He wasn't just speaking of the happiness like we think of happiness today. So often in our world today, people say, I'll be happy if I can be famous. I'll be happy if I'm rich. I'll be happy if I can buy this or have that. No, Jesus was speaking to something much deeper than that happiness. It states really what Jesus is trying to say. He's trying to say that people who live this way, they are being filled with an inner sense of joy and peace because they are right with God. And he's praising them for the way they want to live, for the character that they're building within themselves. And he's pledging divine rewards for it. The Beatitudes give us a clear picture of being a true disciple of God, a true follower of Jesus, with a focus on doing God's will. That's the focus Jesus had, to do the Father's will. That's the focus we want to have in our life too. In this Catholic Catechism, there are several notations regarding the Beatitudes, and they remind us that the Beatitudes call us to make the choices that are going to bring us closer to God, that make the choices that give us that inner joy and inner happiness. Then we are truly blessed. So think of blessed are. Each one of us is being invited to be that person. Blessed by the gift of God. It's gift to us. The desire we have to follow Jesus is pure gift. That desire to focus on doing God's will, that's God's gift to us. And we can count on God to help us day by day, step by step, to achieve that. So may all of us choose to live right with God. That's going to fill our hearts with a deep peace and joy as we travel through life. And then we are truly blessed. So I wish you all God's blessings and have a really good week. Thanks for joining us today.